All right, folks. My next guest says that the Big Bribe, folks, he's calling it the Big Bribe. Sounds nefarious. It's on, though. I want to bring a vertical research advisory management partner, Kip Herriage. Kip, the Big Bribe. I mean, I'm like, what's going on, right? Now, of course, I want to let the audience know. You initially posted and talked about this in August of 2022, but it's here now. What is the Big Bribe?
Charles, thanks. Good to see you again, man. 3 years ago, you were nice enough to have me on the show for the first time after my oldest son and I, Tyler, my business partner, wrote that book, The Big Bribe. It's the first time we talked about it on your show. And what it is, it goes back to 1913, the Federal Reserve. It goes to 1971 with Nixon and the gold standard and the U.S. dollar. And really now, we think it's come full circle. Listen, 4 decades ago, it took one income to bring home enough money to raise a family, put them through college. Now it takes at least two. Look, the American household has been destroyed by the destruction of our currency. Well, now we think we have the stars aligned here where everything has come full circle. And maybe for the first time in a long time, and maybe for the next 5 to 10 years, we have an opportunity here to see real wealth being accumulated in the stock market, in the housing, in gold, in silver, and in Bitcoin, et cetera, in real assets.
Right.
But you've got to get your money out of money markets and out of CDs. Right. Cash is going to be trash. We think there's an opportunity for a melt up here in the generational bull market, Charles.
All right, so we've got this here. Okay, so money markets out. We just saw, of course, I think they were like went from 2 to 7 trillion, maybe 9 trillion by some counts. Trillions of dollars sitting there. You say, get it out there, get it out of there, get it out of CDs. And you want to own things, equities, gold, silver, Bitcoin, homes. You want to own these sort of tangible assets because essentially you're saying you're owning inflation.
That's right. And now we have the right president at the right time for this. The Trump economic miracle is in place. We have the innovation revolution, and we have an ocean of liquidity. In addition to all that money in money markets, we got into money supply at all-time highs. We have a record $34 trillion sitting in home equity. As rates come down, that's going to continue to flood into all these assets. That's the bottom line. American and the world is waking up that they've got to get their money into hard assets, into real inflationary assets to take advantage of this very unique situation we live in today.
Kip, now here's the thing, though. Right now, you're getting a lot of folks who are saying gold, you may be too late on. Let's just go back a couple of years. Well, let's go back to 2024. These dark blue lines, folks, that's the U.S., North America. We were buying a little bit, but mostly selling. And then all of a sudden, we're trying to catch up here. But we're buying a ton now, right? This is huge, but we're buying it at $40,000, right? So do you feel like this part of the trade is more of a catch-up, people chasing it, or is this still part of the fundamental value proposition?
It's a great question. And look, it's like always, people love to buy at the top. But we've been buying gold since 2003. We've been recommending that people save in gold since 2003. We've had any number of financial planners tell us how irresponsible that is. Well, let me tell you real quick. $100,000 in gold in 2003 is worth over $1 million today. That same $100,000 in the money market after inflation is worth about $70,000 today. So who's irresponsible after that? But today, listen, we're seeing now honest price discovery, Charles, maybe for the first time in a long time. Something very important happened in 2000. After the great work of GATA, the Gold Antitrust Action Committee, J.P. Morgan was taken to court and lost a $920 million federal court case where they were found guilty of manipulating gold and silver prices lower for many, many years. Since then, gold bottomed that year at $1,400. It's now up 188%. In the years that have followed, I don't think that's an accident. I think we have honest price discovery for the first time is back in place. Gold should have been $4,000 10 years ago. Gold should be $10,000 today. We think it's going a lot higher.
Hey, before I let you go, I know you repeated your buy on Tesla recently. Again, it came right off, made a huge move. Obviously, these are the kind of moves that Tesla's known to make. I was reading your note because you've liked this long term. What's your ultimate target on Tesla?
Well, our long-term target is going to be like 10,000. Okay, we're talking about 10 years from now.
10,000, no, but I mean we've got to talk about that. So it's around $430 now. 10,000. That's what takes it there.
And there is no company like Tesla. There's no person like Elon Musk. There's no company like Tesla. The innovation revolution that we're in right now is going to last for decades. This is the one stock to own for it. It's about Optimus Robotics. It's about robotaxis. Say goodbye to Lyft and Uber. They're in big trouble. If you haven't driven the new Tesla FSD14, full self-driving version yet, go down and take a test drive and watch this car drive you all over the country, which is what it's doing in my car right now. It's unlike anything you've ever seen. And next year, robotaxis will be all over the country, all over the planet, taking over the world. Charles, and again, Tesla Energy, Tesla AI. I can keep going if you like. There's about 10 divisions here that are going to change the world in the next decade.
Kip, man, I tell you, you've got tremendous foresight. We appreciate it, man. You've done extraordinarily well. Thank you.
Thanks, Charles.
All right, see you soon. Hey, so the market.